last week I was climbing up the mountain. Here we go, improv story time. Last week I was climbing up a Nepalese mountain, and I saw a big furry creature. It had large yellow teeth, and I wasn't really sure if it was like a man or like a creature or like a beast.
Whoa.
And I was like, and the snow was fucking blurry, and it growled at me and said,
and then it started coming toward me.
I guess that was the story.
Dude, I gotta tell you guys an interesting fact.
Hit me.
Edmund Hillary, the first man to ascend, well, along with Tenzing Norgay, of course.
You know it was Tenzing Norgay.
Yeah, he carried him. He's like, bruh, I've been up this like 5 times, homeboy. You freaking white guy. But Edmund Hillary was a staunch believer in the Yeti because they had told him about it, his guides and stuff. And there was a lot of people that believed in it. And there's this famous, there's a lot of people that were going after Everest at the time. It wasn't just Edmund Hillary, because everyone knew it was the tallest mountain back then. And they took this famous photo of a Yeti track. Mm-hmm. And it looked so real because the snow wasn't melted around it. So it didn't look like it had like deformed at all. Mm-hmm. It looked like just a straight up print that was pristine.
Did like pictures of it or?
Yeah. I'm trying to find it. I'll show it to you guys. I forget.
Yeah, let me see that.
Oh yeah, it's this one.
Picture.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. The more I learn about like these giant ape cryptids, the less I believe in them.
I don't believe in it because they got okay, I believe in the Sasquatch. I don't believe in Yeti.
The Sam Squanch.
Sam Squanch is definitely
Sam
more.
Squanch.
Yet, yeah, compared to the Yeti,
more
Sam
food.
Squanch is 100%.
There's more food available for a Sasquatch than a Yeti. Mm-hmm. If you're on the Tibetan Plateau, there's no trees.
Yeah, you either
there isn't shit really besides other animals.
Why would that discount the idea of a Yeti?
Because
if it's a large animal, it needs to eat a lot.
Yeah, and great apes tend to live in like tropical areas with lots of good vegetation, lots of fruits. Yeah. Like we're the only great ape that occurs outside the tropics. Like I think chimps, orangutans, and gibbons are all.
Okay, so that picture.
Oh, you got the picture?
Yeah. Okay, so the picture is just like it's a foot, and there's a pickaxe next to it, and it could possibly be that of a Yeti. If I go through the trouble, I'll fucking...
It could, but it's probably not.
That's a weird looking foot, though.
I know, isn't it?
His big, whatever that thing is, its big toe is like
deformed.
Yeah,
well, and you wouldn't. All right, so if you saw this track and it didn't look like it had melted or anything, you wouldn't say that's a bear track, right?
No.
That doesn't look like a bear to me.
What if like we think it's a Yeti, but it's in reality just like some undiscovered species of like...
Well, see, they've gotten a lot of hair samples that they've claimed are Yetis, and this one guy, I listened to this other podcast about Yetis, and it was really interesting. I think it was Stuff You Should Know.
Stuff you should...
I said cite your sources. Stuff you should know.
Stuff You Should Know with Josh Clark.
That's
and,
like Josh
what's the other
W.
guy's
Chuck
name?
Bryant.
Chuck Bryant.
Josh
oh, yeah.
W. Chuck Bryant.
Plug. They're the best.
Well, yeah,
but
they
really
don't
are
need.
great.
They don't need anybody. They're like the top. They don't need new plugs.
But
that's like a source within a source because they.
Well,
that's
they're
like
the ones that
sourcing a
actually
podcast,
do research.
and then they don't have a source.
I'm just talking shit. I don't actually know.
I'm just talking shit.
Talking out my ass.
But yeah, if you take a look at this, it's just
But
just a really big foot. It's just...
Well, it's not a human foot. I'll tell you that much.
Then what would it be?
Well, I mean, I don't know how big that
just
pickaxe in the picture is either. So
Yeah.
So we have no reference point.
It's an ice axe. So it's probably not very big. It's like
we have no reference point to know how big this really is.
Yeah.
So that's okay. Yeah, I mean,
So how big is an ice axe?
just depends.
Probably 18 inches, maybe.
18. About right here.
So that would be
Yes.
a monstrously huge.
Yeah.
That's a
thing.
huge fucking.
It doesn't even. All right. So an
there's
ice
some
axe
people out
doesn't
there-
even have to be that big, and it'd still be a giant ass foot.
There are still some people with some pretty big feet in the world.
Yeah.
But if your
I
foot's
mean,
more
I
than-
wear a size.
But then again, why would someone be walking barefoot in the snow?
Yeah, well, what if
Unless you're
they're,
Wim
like,
Hof.
for the pranks, bro.
What if it's a fucking hobbit, dude? What if we're looking for the wrong thing?
That's
What if it's a
yeah,
fucking
what?
hobbit?
That is
Maybe.
That is like a thing in Indonesia. They got like their hobbit men.
But that's not totally far off
Yeah.
because, like, if you think about like,
That's
you know,
like the oily man that rapes people.
process of like, if you think of process of evolution,
I'm serious. It's a myth.
if like there's a man walking like barefoot his entire life, don't you think that like down the line, like he would make like a species of man or creature with like weird, you know, super strong feet because it's
Maybe.
adapting. You're adapting your, you know.
Yeah.
So,
Because
what
like
you're
that's the same
suggesting
thing with
is
like
it's
birds and shit, right? That's
You're
like the
suggesting
Darwin.
another species of humans with
Yeah, but
stronger
Maybe
feet?
not humans, but I don't know. I'm not suggesting anything. I'm just speculating.
I
I don't know.
Well, it could be.
Could
No,
be.
you're
Yeah.
right.
Well,
But
you know, the
usually, when you think of feet, they're
Yeah.
proportional to the size of the body. So
Yeah.
you think if that's a big ass foot,
Big ass animal.
it's a big ass bitch.
Yeah.
It's got some
Well-
cashmere wool. I'd like to make a
Can we
coat
put-
out
can
of
we
that.
put the Bigfoot on the
Yeah. Sure.
or the Yeti on the.
No one else.
Oh,
Then we
I
got
should be
oh,
doing like
were
screen
we?
cap. I was gonna do a Rorschach test.
That is fake.
You
No,
think
it's not.
fake?
Get out of here. It's not fake. You know who that was taken by?
Who is it taken by?
This very reputable photographer in the 1900s.
Who was he?
Reputable photographer.
So,
Okay, he was-
I'm gonna need a name so I can look this guy up.
Shit, I forget his name. You gotta listen to that other podcast I was talking about, man. Because they talk about this picture, and that's how I found it. But he was a mountain climber, and he went with people like Edmund Hillary up on expeditions in the Himalayas.
Hold on, I'm gonna.
And he
I'm
took
looking
this
this
photo.
up.
Was his name Frank S. Smythe?
That might have been him, yeah.
Smythe.
Smythe.
That sounds like really close to like fucking like smegma.
Some dick cheese.
The photographer is Eric Shipton.
Oh, okay.
Eric, yeah, that's right. Eric Shipton.
Did they measure the?
All right.
Oh yeah, it was Eric Shipton.
It's not fake, that's for sure.
So what kind of? So let's look up what kind of animals live up there.
I know they do have
it's-
bears.
They have polar bears.
They don't have polar bears.
They have polar bears.
They don't have
In the
polar
Himalayas?
bears.
They have polar bears.
They're not. They do not have polar bears. In
We
the
can settle this
They have
argument.
polar bears.
We have the internet at our fingertips.
I would
Look,
bet
they
you
have
money.
okay, they have brown bear, polar bear hybrids, dude. They're Siberian polar bears, dude, and they come down.
But I'm pretty sure the Himalayas are pretty far from Siberia. They have
They
Himalayan
sure
brown
are.
bears. Yeah, they.
Well,
Hold on,
okay.
I'm
in
scrolling
the
through.
podcast,
Okay,
they
yeah.
said that they got this guy was like, all right, give me all your hair samples that you found over the years, and he tested all of them, and most of them were bears, and I think he was saying that maybe some of them were polar bear hairs.
I mean, if it's a hoax, it could be polar bear hairs, but polar bears don't live in the Himalayas. Like,
Well, I know that.
okay, I thought you were saying like polar bears are native to the Himalayas, and I was like, no.
So
No.
why do we discount this guy's ability to lie and make this up?
Why do we?
Because I believe in people's good nature. Do you?
Sort of.
Well, that opens up a whole
Is
nother
that why
can of
you-
worms.